shootout has reached the championship game. And thanks again for joining us as we are set to bring you our coverage here from Kingsville. Los Fresnos Falcons in the visiting uniforms will take on the Laredo Nixon Mustangs. And welcome to our broadcast, and away we go in the first quarter of play. It'll be Falcon basketball. They're working on the outside. Altamirano spins it right side in the hands of Jerry Martinez. Finds a shooter. That's a missed shot off the mark by Luis Gonzalez. Offensive rebound. Gonzalez wants another three. Misses that one. Rebound taken down by Laredo Nixon, and the Mustangs will bring it front side. Launch a long three. Made it. Three-pointer made for the Laredo Nixon Mustangs. Ball belongs to the Falcons of Los Fresnos as Jerry Martinez brings it front side. Martinez spins it over to Luis Gonzalez, or Elian Gonzalez, puts it up, no good. Rebound taken down, and a shot made on the mark by Ricky Altamirano. Ball back on the other side. This is Nixon on the dribble. Spin it outside now in the paint. That shot goes up off the mark, no good. Rebound taken down by Los Fresnos Falcons, and Jerry Martinez brings it across. Trailing by one. Altamirano spins it in the corner. Here's a three by Aldrighetti. That won't go. Rebound in the paint. Put that up by Elian Gonzalez. No good. Got another board, and the whistle blows. And that'll stop play as a foul. Gonzalez ready with the first. That's no good. He'll get a second here. Misses that one. Rebound taken down by the Nixon Mustangs. They'll have the ball out top of the key. On the dribble is Marinas. He gets it over to L.J. Herrera. Spins it to Flores. Flores hands it off. There's a steal by Elian Gonzalez. Takes it coast to coast, lays it up, got it to go. Elian Gonzalez with two. Falcons up early, 4-3. High pass, top of the key. Caught there by Marinas. Goes to work inside, lays it up and in. Marinas with a basket. Scores there. Ball in the front court, Altamirano gets it outside. In the paint, that's deflected out. Now running through the lane, a lot of contact there, that's a charge. Bench. And they are set to go. Across the timeline, spin it in the corner. Nixon go inside to Marinas. Fadeaway jumper off the glass, got it to go. Juan Marinas with two more points. Nixon on top early, 7-4. Falcons will throw that away. Nixon with the ball. We're in the championship game. 5:28 counting here in this first quarter of play. We'll try to do our best to keep this scoreboard up and running. And the Mustangs have it on the dribble. Take it in the paint, kick it outside. Beyond the arc, now inside a behind-the-back pass. Kick it in the corner. Ricky Munoz with the ball. That ball is knocked out of bounds. Stay right here. Throw it out a high. And working on the offensive end. First quarter action here, low scoring right now compared to what we have seen by this Nixon team. There's a steal, and here come the Falcons. Quick pass ahead to Altamirano. Lay it up, got it to go. 2 for Altamirano. And then a whistle blows as the ball got to the mid-court area. Ball in the backcourt. And the Nixon Mustangs will spread the floor. On the dribble is Ramos. Spins it out for an open 3. That's on the way and good. 3-pointer made there by the Nixon Mustangs. Back on the other side. Here come the Falcons in the front court. Quick 3 by Jerry Martinez trying to answer. Spins that out. Luis Martinez goes to work and Luis Gonzalez puts it up and in. 2 for Gonzalez. Nixon on top early. There's a timeout called. With 4:10 remaining here in the first quarter, we'll be right back after this. Teams met last year in the championship of this game. The Nixon Mustang got that victory. And then they followed that up with a win in the playoffs against this Los Fresnos Falcon team. Falcon basketball in the corner. Jerry Martinez, an open 3. Lets it go, made it. 3 for Martinez. Falcons down by 1. Ball in the hands of the Nixon Mustangs. On the dribble is Ramos. Takes it right-hand side. Spins it out for a 3 by Marinus. That won't go. Rebound Altamirano, and here come the Falcons quickly into the front court. In the corner, Martinez steps back for another 3. Misses that one. Long rebound comes out to Ricky Ramos, and here come the Mustangs, Laredo Nixon in the paint. A lot of contact there, and that stops play. Ramos lets it go, misses the first. And made that. Ball back in the hands of the Fresnos Falcons. Martinez on the dribble, takes it between the circles. Overhead pass in the direction of Altamirano. That's out of bounds. So a turnover gives the ball back to the Nixon Mustangs, and they'll bring it across. Up by 2. Ball in the hands of Ricky Munoz. Nothing there. Sealed off defensively by Luis Gonzalez. Gets it back outside to Ricky Ramos. Here's the top of the key 3. Straight away. Won't go. Long rebound out to Jerry Martinez for the Los Fresnos Falcons. Martinez sees some pressure now. Throws it ahead to Luis Gonzalez. Finds Aldergetti back outside in the hands of Martinez. Swings it right side to Alex Moreno. Now in the corner. Back out for a Martinez 3. That's on the way and good. 3-pointer made by Martinez. And the Falcons have taken the lead for the first time of the day. Timeout on the floor as they whistle blows. Nixon players will be talking that over. And they'll bring it in. Off the dribble Altamirano. That pass is deflected out of bounds. 2:25 to go here in the first quarter. It will be Falcon basketball out of bounds. A 1-point game. Martinez gets it inside. Easy banker goes up and in. Luis Gonzalez on the finish. 3-point lead for the Los Fresnos Falcons. Corner pass. Missed shot by Pedraza. Offensive rebound, though. Put it up and in. On a made basket by Alex Martinez. 1-point lead for the Falcons of Los Fresnos in the front court. Luis Gonzalez steps through, banks it up, got it. 2 more for Luis Gonzalez. Falcons back up by 3. Nixon basketball on the outside. Jaden Lopez lobs it inside, threw that away. On the turnover, here come the Falcons in the backcourt. Jerry Martinez brings it front side. Martinez on the dribble, spins it right side for a 3. Alex Moreno can't get it to go. Rebound by Martinez. He's everywhere right now here in this ball game. Wants a deep 3 on the way. That's off the mark. Altamirano on the weak side gets a rebound for the Falcons. Steps in, puts it up, missed it. Rebound tipped out of bounds. That'll be touched last by the and they'll bring it into the front court. Spin it outside on the perimeter. Work it back top of the key. Left corner, caught there by L.J. Herrera. Herrera clears out with 1:03 to go here in the first quarter. 3-pointer on the way by Pedraza. That's good. Ricky Pedraza with a 3 ball. Back in transition. Falcons try to beat him down court. Work in the corner. 3 on the way, no good. A lot of contact first. That'll be a foul called. Falcons getting back to take that charge was Alex Moreno. Pass in the corner to Pedraza. This time they guard him, and then a entry pass on the blocks. Ball here. Get it outside on the dribble in traffic in the corner. Here's an open 3 by Pedraza. Pinball's out. Offensive rebound. Put up no good. Too strong on that. And the ball goes out of bounds. Falcons inbound the ball in the backcourt. Bring it front side. They've got numbers. Work it back on the outside. Overhead pass to Altamirano. Altamirano puts it on the floor a couple of times. Double team comes on him. Aldrighetti catches that. Takes it to the paint, lost it. Here come the Mustangs in the front court. Arenas misses a shot, got his own rebound though, put it up and in. Arenas makes the basket, and that takes us to the end of the first quarter of play. Los Fresnos Falcons led early.
Watching Real Sports Live. Thanks for watching Real Sports Live.
Real Sports 5, number 1.
It's the Hacienda Ford year-end clearance sale. All models have been discounted to their final markdown prices, which means you get to save big money today. F-150 Crew Cabs just $29,995 or take 0% financing. Ford Expeditions, $10,000 off and 0% financing. The Ranger Crew Cab, the one you've always wanted, just $25,995. Explorers are $5,000 off, and you can finance for just 1.9% for 72 months. Hacienda has it.
Hi, we're Lady Vikings, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
At San Benito Vision Source, the optometry staff works around your busy schedule and take the time to answer your questions and concerns prior to a visit. Dr. Jaime Rodriguez and Dr. Laura Loki offering full vision examinations, diagnostics, and treatment of an array of eye diseases and conditions to keep your eyes healthy. Call the friendly staff today with questions or schedule a consultation. San Benito Vision Source.
Hi, we're Robert.
Back here as we start the second quarter of play. All tied at 20 apiece after the Falcons put one in. Nixon trying to operate on the offensive end, nothing doing. Turnover, here come the Falcons. Aldriguetti spins it inside. Contact there, and a foul will send Luis Gonzalez to the free throw line for the Los Fresnos Falcons. Gonzalez stands at the line. Makes the first. Second one coming up for Luis Gonzalez. That won't go. Rebound by the Nixon Mustangs. Laredo Nixon with the ball in the back court. Ramos brings it front side. Pass inside. Morenas. No good. Rebound taken down by the Falcons, and here they come in the front court. On the dribble, right side. Lay it up and in. Luis Gonzalez. Gonzalez with two. Falcons back up on top by 3. Nixon with the basketball. Ramos brings it front side. Spins it outside to Morenas. Morenas on the dribble, guarded by Aldriguetti. That's a near carry. Back outside it goes. In the hands of Flores. Alex Flores makes a move. Tried to get a man in the air, nothing doing. Good show defensively by the Falcons of Los Fresnos. They're stripped down. Pass goes out of bounds. That'll give the ball back to the Los Fresnos Falcons. They'll inbound the ball in the back court. Bring it up to Martinez, to Luis Gonzalez. Back over it goes to Martinez in the corner for the 3. That's in. 3 more for the Falcons of Los Fresnos. And Luis Gonzalez is carrying the team right now. 6-point lead for the Falcons. Mustangs with the basketball. Outside to LJ Herrera. Herrera puts it on the floor looking for a screen. Got it as Morenas comes out to help. Now they go inside to Morenas. That's blocked by Elian Gonzalez. Rebound in the paint picked off, and Altamirano spins it to Jerry Martinez. Martinez in the front court. Gets it over to Altamirano, gets it back, puts it on the floor. Trying to double team him. He dribbles away from that to Aldriguetti. Back outside to Elian Gonzalez. Finds Altamirano, makes a move in the paint, lays it up. Missed it. Rebound by the Nixon Mustangs. LJ Herrera pulls the trigger on a 3 in transition. Got it to go. 3 points for Nixon in transition. Here come the Falcons. Quick 3 by Martinez, won't go. Rebound taken down by Nixon, and here comes LJ Herrera again. The double team nearly stolen, and the whistle blows, and a foul will be called. Falcon faithful not happy with that call, as the foul was on Ricky Altamirano. That'll give the ball to the Nixon Mustangs in the back court. They'll bring it up, kick it in the corner. On the baseline, move made there. Shot goes up and in for Nixon. Ricky Munoz on the basket. Pressure in the back court. Falcons with the ball and a 1-point lead. That ball stolen. Ball in the back court for the Nixon Mustangs. Through a double team, Herrera pulls the trigger 17 feet away. Misses that one. Long rebound tipped out to Flores. And he'll reset it here on the offensive end. Flores to Pedraza. Pedraza gets it outside, top of the key to Marinas. 3 on the way for Pedraza. That rolls in. Pedraza with a 3 ball. And now a steal by the Mustangs in the back court. Whistle, timeout call. Laredo Nixon will take the timeout. They lead by 2. We'll be back after this on Real Sports Live.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Back here on Rio Sports Live, Nixon Mustangs on top, 28-26 as they break out of the huddle. In the first half of play here in the second quarter. And it's Nixon basketball. Mustangs work it outside. Off the dribble is Flores into the paint. That's deflected, nearly stolen. Marinus outfights two players for that. Gets it out for a Pedraza three. He's been hot. Misses this one. Rebound by Alex Martinez. Saves it back to Pedraza. Spins it outside for a Flores three. Quick release. That's short. Rebound. Luis Gonzalez, and here come the Falcons of Los Fresnos. Gonzalez finds Elian Gonzalez. Spins away. Overhead pass to Altamirano. Puts it on the floor. Takes it in the paint. Lays it up. Got it to go. Ricky Altamirano with the basket there. And the Falcons tie the game at 28 apiece. Three straight away for the Mustangs is up and in. A nice answer by Juan Marinus. Ball back in the hands of the Falcons. On the dribble is Luis Gonzalez. Overhead pass, Jerry Martinez. Puts it on the floor, hangs in the air, took some contact, missed it. Offensive board, put it up and in. Made basket by Moreno. Falcons back to within one. Nixon with the lead at 31-30. They'll get the shot away. That's good. Marinus with two more. All in the hands of the Falcons, and Luis Gonzalez brings it front side. Finds Jerry Martinez, a deep three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound by the Nixon Mustangs, and this is LJ Herrera into the front court. Overhead pass, finds Marinus in the paint, banks it up, got it. Two more for Marinus, and just like that, Nixon extends the lead to 5 here in the game. Whistle blows as the players are allowed to substitute in. Falcons inbound the ball in the back court. Down by 5. Martinez brings it up, overhead pass. Got it to Moreno. Alex Moreno on that sideline. Back outside to Elian Gonzalez. Spin it over for a Martinez three. That's a good look. Rolls off the mark, no good. Rebound by Juan Marinus, and here come the Nixon Mustangs into the front court. Find Marinus, elbow jumper, count back. Two more for Marinus, and he has kind of taken over this game. Luis Gonzalez has the ball kicked away. Picked up by Martinez. Finds Herrera. Corner three for Flores. Bang! Flores with a three ball. Nixon now applying the pressure, up by double digits. Falcons overhead pass. Elian Gonzalez brings it front side, attacks in the paint, finds Luis Gonzalez, banks it up and in. 2 points for Luis. Nixon, though, on a serious run here in the second quarter. Ramos brings it across the timeline. Takes it in the corner. Finds Flores. Flores outside to Herrera. Herrera on the dribble to the elbow. Attacks now right side, lays it up, missed it, but a charge is called. Charge called, and gives the ball back to Los Fresnos Falcons. And it's Falcon ball in the backcourt. Martinez will handle the ball. Finds Moreno. They'll try to break the press down the sideline. Nothing doing there. Falcons now with the ball. Into Luis Gonzalez. Goes to work in the paint. Banks it up. Missed it. Rebound tipped out long. And here come the Mustangs of Laredo. Nixon up by 8. Flores wants a three. Spins it out. No good. Luis Gonzalez gets a rebound for the Los Fresnos Falcons. Elian Gonzalez now brings it across. Right side to Moreno. Moreno puts it on the floor, hangs in the air, rolled it in. 2 points for Moreno. Falcons down by 6. Mustangs bring it across. Laredo Nixon without the services of point guard Jonathan Garcia in this game, and also Brian Garcia. Both out with ankle injuries on consecutive days. That's your point guard and one of your post players that are out of commission right now for the Falcons. On the defensive end, there's a right side layup that won't go. Rebound taken down by Moreno. Moreno, Elian Gonzalez from half court, and it's in! Counted a three-pointer. Elian Gonzalez. That's the way we close out the half. We'll be back with the second half after this.
Hi, we're Mackay Bulldogs. Thanks for watching Real Sports Live.
Needing a treat before or after the big game? Then, when in Harlingen, stop in at the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli and treat yourself to some amazing things. Ice creams, shakes, sundaes, banana splits, and that's just a sample. If you can dream it, they can make it at the Scoop in Harlingen. From the deli comes a variety of sandwiches that is sure to bring you back for more. Hamburgers and hot dogs served every day. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7, Sundays from 12 to 6. On F Street in Harlingen, it's the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli.
Hi, we're the Lady Tigers, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
Then we would like to show you how we can help.
Hi, we're the Rhythm and South. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live. Hi, we're the Roanoke City Rattlers. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records. We are back here in Kingsville at the break at halftime. Nixon Mustangs stayed on the floor. Over on the bench, they lead by 3. Elian Gonzalez hit that big three-pointer to close out the half. At the halftime break, it's a 3-point game with Laredo Nixon on top. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get you set for the second half. This is Real Sports Live. Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, forever memories. 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are the Rangers. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Inmates, you are now property of Cell Block X.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Hi, we're Mission Veterans, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
At San Benito Vision Source, the optometry staff works around your busy schedule and take the time to answer your questions and concerns prior to a visit. Dr. Jaime Rodriguez and Dr. Laura Loki offering full vision examinations, diagnostics, and treatment of an array of eye diseases and conditions to keep your eyes healthy. Call the friendly staff today with questions or schedule a consultation. San Benito Vision Source. We're back here at the halftime break. Score 40-37. Laredo Nixon on top in this championship game here from Kingsville. Do appreciate you fans joining in here for our broadcast wherever you may be. Elian Gonzalez hit that big three-pointer to close out the first half to draw this back to a three-point game. And you're talking about a Laredo Nixon team that's a little undermanned here, my friends, and all eyes out there know that Jonathan Garcia, their point guard, is not dressed, and Brian Garcia, one of their primary post players, is not in uniform as well, as they both get an ankle injury on back-to-back days. Send a shout-out to Bertha Magladonia Torres for thanking us for watching the game. We're experimenting here with the multiple camera shoot here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cameras that we're operating here in this gym. There's reason for that, and that is because when eventually the basketball playoffs happen, this is one of the venues where the teams that we cover end up traveling to. And so we wanted to kind of do a trial run here during the holiday period. My thanks to Billy Watson for assisting me in putting this broadcast together. Also, Rudy Zamaripa Jr., Marcus Clark, and then my wife Dahlia running one of the cameras as well, as we are at the halftime break in a holding pattern. 40-37. The game was scheduled to tip off at 4 o'clock, and they obviously started early at 3:30, so we're halfway home to this championship game. Last year it was Laredo Nixon with the win, and now it's a three-point game between the Los Fresnos Falcons and the Laredo Nixon Mustangs. We'll be back with more after this.
Hi, we're the Lady Diamondbacks, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
It's the Hacienda Ford year-end clearance sale. All models have been discounted to their final markdown prices, which means you get to save big money today. F-150 Crew Cabs just $29,995 or take 0% financing. Ford Expeditions, $10,000 off and 0% financing. The Ranger Crew Cab, the one you've always wanted, just $25,995, and even 2020 Explorers are $5,000 off, and you can finance for just 1.9% for 72 months. Hacienda has it.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Nava with Westago East High School. Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Stuff going on now. Got that. Got that. Got that. Back here on Rio Sports Live as we are set for the second half to begin. Between the Los Fresnos Falcons and the Laredo Nixon Mustangs. Both teams out there knowing full well they can win this game. Yes, fans that are tuning in right now, it was scheduled to start at 4 o'clock, but they both agreed if the officials came early, they were going to put them to work early, and they did. I saw the officials come in personally, and they were advised as they were walking in the gym. They were kind of casually walking in. The coaches were like, hey, if you can get ready, we'll start this in 10 minutes. They threw 10 minutes on the score clock. The officials were ready to roll, and we're set to go into the holiday break. There's not 80 minutes on the clock, by the way, so we'll fix that real quick. Two points for the Falcons of Los Fresnos, and that's the way the second half begins. Nixon with the ball. Flores tries to scoop that through a couple of defenders. Nothing doing. Taken away by Altamirano for the Los Fresnos Falcons. To Jerry Martinez in the backcourt. Overhead pass. That's a dangerous pass. Deflected right to Altamirano. Now they've got numbers. Altamirano in the paint. Back of the rim, no good. Elian Gonzalez, no good. Tips it up again. Fights for the rebound. Got it in traffic. Shot it in a triple team and got fouled. And how about Elian Gonzalez right there? Working like a workhorse in the middle there. Elian Gonzalez going for those offensive rebounds. And he'll now step to the free throw line for the Falcons. First one good. Ties us up at 40 apiece. Gonzalez ready for another. Can't get that one to go. Rebound by the Nixon Mustangs. Mustangs top of the key. That's an open three for Meredith. Missed it. Rebound by Elian Gonzalez. Back on the Falcons. Martinez overhead pass. Elian Gonzalez takes it across the timeline. Gets it to Martinez. Martinez on a tie game. Swings it over to Altamirano. Altamirano puts it on the floor to Luis Gonzalez. Back outside. Martinez with a deep three. That's off the front of the rim and out of bounds it goes. And he was sincerely trying to dial up long distance on that one. Nixon basketball. Off the dribble. Set it up on the offensive end. That shot's blocked out of there. Ball belongs to Nixon. Outside Herrera. Herrera on the dribble out near the mid-court stripe, guarded by Elian Gonzalez. Gonzalez tries to stick with him to force a 5-second count. A pass deflected and it carries out of bounds. Ball inbounded. Easy banker goes up and in. Made by Martinez. Falcons get the ball in the front court. Elian Gonzalez has that pass deflected and stolen. Here come the Mustangs back in the front court. Flores has it. Spins it over to Herrera. Herrera puts it on the floor. Waits. Finds Flores. Quickly guarded. Flores back to the top of the key. Reverse it outside to Herrera. L.J. Herrera on a clear out. Top of the key to Marinus. Pulls the trigger on a three. That's short. Rebound in the paint. Tipped out long. And here comes Altamirano. Pass back tapped. And then it carries out of bounds. And that'll give the ball back to the Los Fresnos Falcons. How about the hustle that time by Elian Gonzalez? On that loose ball. Nixon basketball. They'll bring it across the timeline. Top of the key to Marinus. Marinus puts it on the floor. This is L.J. Herrera. Herrera makes a nice move on the baseline, shot it up and got it in. 2 points for the Mustangs of Laredo Nixon. They're up 4. They led by 10 in the first half. Altamirano has the ball for the Falcons of Los Fresnos. Spins it over on the left side. Aldriguetti finds Luis Gonzalez cutting through the lane. Lost control, tried to save it, but nothing doing. And it carries out of bounds. Gives the ball to the Mustangs of Laredo Nixon. Leading here in this game, spin it outside. L.J. Herrera on a clear out. Guarded by Aldriguetti. Tony Aldriguetti out there extending the defense for the Falcons of Los Fresnos. Out to Marinus between the circles. Marinus hands it off. Has a steal by Altamirano. 1-on-2. Takes it into traffic and the ball goes out of bounds. Altamirano got that steal though. And was able to at least set up the play for the Falcons here on the offensive end. They'll work it out for a 3. That's on the way. Bang! Made by Jerry Martinez. 3 for Martinez. Gives the ball back to the Nixon Mustangs. They lead by 1. This is Lopez outside. Hands it off to Herrera. L.J. Herrera. Guarded by Tony Aldriguetti on a clear out. Takes it in traffic, off the glass, no good. Rebound comes out, then the whistle blows. There'll be a foul called on the floor. And it will be Nixon basketball out of bounds on the baseline. L.J. Herrera to set him in motion. Gets it out top of the key, gets it back in the corner for a 3. That's a good look, but it won't go. Rebound by Elian Gonzalez. Outlet pass. Here's Jerry Martinez in the front court for the Falcons. Gets it to Elian Gonzalez. Spins it over to Aldriguetti. Pulls the trigger on a 3. That's short. Rebound. There's a carry called in the back court. And that'll give the ball back to the Los Fresnos Falcons. Substitutions, meanwhile, check in the game for either team. Martinez to throw it in for the Falcons. Sets him in motion with a long pass in the backcourt to Elian Gonzalez. Gonzalez brings it up for the Falcons. Spins it in the corner. Martinez wants a 3, pulls the trigger, and that's in no good. Rebound by Marinus for the Mustangs of Laredo Nixon. Lead by 1 here. Pass right side. Herrera finds a cutter. Baseline up and in. Nice cut that time on the baseline runner. Mustangs back up by 3. Falcon basketball. They'll bring it across. Luis Gonzalez finds Elian Gonzalez. Wants a 3. Missed that on a quick shot. Back we come the other way. Ricky Munoz brings the ball across the timeline. Spins it outside to L.J. Herrera. Looking for some help on a clear out on that right side. Skips it over the top, and there's a travel call. That'll give the ball back to the Los Fresnos Falcons. 2:56 and counting here in the third. We'll try to get our score clock set better for you. Falcons still with the ball in the back court. Work it front side in the corner. Luis Gonzalez takes it off the dribble, got to the lane, and then gets fouled. And Elian Gonzalez will make his way to the free throw line for the Los Fresnos Falcons. Gonzalez will get 2 shots. First one is good. Gonzalez will get a second. Falcons trailing by 2. And Gonzalez' next free throw is also good. Falcons down by 1. Nixon basketball as they'll bring it front side. Play catch on the perimeter on that right wing. Crossover by Ramos, got in the paint, finds a shooter. That's Ricky Munoz, got it. Ricky Munoz with a 3 ball. Then they got a whistle as they stop play for a moment. Make that call on a touch by one of the Mustangs after the made basket. So it'll be Falcon basketball out of bounds. Altamirano to set him in motion. Throws it into Luis Gonzalez, and here come the Falcons. Down by 4. Los Fresnos bounce pass left side to Moreno. Finds Altamirano. Altamirano in the paint, goes inside. Luis Gonzalez got it to go, and a foul called. Luis Gonzalez will head to the line. 2-point game as Luis Gonzalez made the basket. And Luis steps to the free throw line. First one up is good. He completes a 3-point play. 1-point game. Nixon basketball as they'll bring it across. Handling the ball in the front court. Kick it in the corner. There's a 3 on the way. A high arcer, no good. Luis Gonzalez tips the rebound into the hands of Jerry Martinez. And Los Fresnos has a chance to take the lead. Altamirano in the front court finds Martinez. Martinez waits for a double team. Tried to throw that through that. It's kicked out of bounds. And that'll give the ball to Los Fresnos Falcons. Meanwhile, the substitution checks in as Marino exits the game. Alex Marino. Falcons go on the baseline, and Luis Gonzalez missed a layup. Herrera brings it across for Nixon. Has it outside in the open court. Takes it into traffic. Finds an open shooter right side. That's good. 2 more for Nixon's Juan Marinas. Ball back in the backcourt on a steal. That jumper won't go. Elian Gonzalez then gets fouled. That'll stop play. As Elian Gonzalez with some heads-up hustle for this Falcon team. He's been active all week, my friends. Elian Gonzalez for those Fresnos Falcons. Falcons inbound the ball. Altamirano to set him in motion. Gets it in the backcourt to Jerry Martinez. Over to Altamirano. Brings it ahead for Los Fresnos. Attacks in the paint. Lays it up. Rolling out. That's a charge. Nice job standing in to take the charge for Juan Marinas for the Laredo Nixon. And he took a hard spill that time after taking that charge. Stops the clock here with 1:07 to go. That's our only downfall of having this many cameras rolling, is that we have to get our scoreboard cam back in sync. We weren't able to do that. We'll have that corrected. Nixon basketball. Mustangs handle it in the open court. On a clear out, that's Herrera. Guarded by Altamirano. Spins it over, and they'll spread the floor right now and operate well beyond the arc near the mid-court stripe as Ricky Ramos just handles the ball. On the dribble, get it back outside. Three on the way, that's off the mark, no good. Rebound by Elian Gonzalez. Pinballs around, picked up by Nixon. Kick it out for a 3, that's good. Ball back in the hands of the Falcons. The clock stops with 1.2 seconds to go. I'll try to. We've had one buzzer beater here in this ball game so far. The Falcons will inbound the ball, trailing. They'll inbound it, get a shot away. This will count, and it's good. Another 3 on the mark to close out a quarter. Those Fresnos Falcons trail by 2. Fourth quarter coming up after this.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
They're back here, and the Nixon Mustangs continue to talk things over. Crowd over here sticking around as the Mustangs are still on that sideline. They lead by 3 as we start the fourth quarter of play. As back-to-back quarters have concluded with the Los Fresnos Falcons dropping in 3 balls at the buzzer. We start the fourth. Nixon Mustangs with the ball outside to Pedraza. Top of the key to Marinus. Marinus hands it off. This is Herrera, and he's fouled. And that'll stop play with 7:44 remaining. In this fourth quarter. Nixon Mustangs from Laredo here in this championship game at Kingsville. Corner pass on the mark in the baseline. Munoz goes to work, forced that pass, kicks out to Herrera. Herrera doesn't have the numbers and he'll back it away. Clear out against Jerry Martinez, takes him off the dribble into traffic, and Altamirano takes it away. Altamirano back in the front court, takes it coast to coast, off the glass, no good. Rebound, ripped out of there, taken down by Elian Gonzalez. Overhead pass to Altamirano, missed a shot and he'll get fouled. And Ricky Altamirano will step to the free throw line for the Los Fresnos Falcons. Strong defensive play that time started this play, and Altamirano earns a trip to the line. For the Falcons, timeout on the floor. Coaches will talk it over as they head to the sideline. Los Fresnos Falcons trail by 3. Nixon Mustangs with the lead. Back with more after this on Rio Sports Live.
Be extra thankful this year with faster internet from VTX1. VTX1 Companies offers fast and reliable internet service throughout the Rio Grande Valley, even to some of the most remote areas. Take a slice off the cost with free installation. Gobble unlimited provider you can trust by calling 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since 52.
Back here on Rio Sports Live as we are set for the free throw opportunity. Coming up for Ricky Altamirano for those Fresnos Falcons. First one's good. He'll get a second on the trip. Falcons down by 2. That one won't go. Long rebound comes down for the Nixon Mustangs, and they maintain control of the lead. In the front court, Herrera between the circles. Hands it off on a curl to Pedraza. Pedraza gets it back outside to Herrera. Herrera on a clear out. near the mid-court stripe. From the top of the key. Into a double team, loose ball. Elian Gonzalez dives to the floor. Picked up back by the Mustangs, and they'll control the ball. Pedraza gets it over to Herrera. Muscles his way through, hangs on, and good body control there by L.J. Herrera. To maintain control of the ball. To lead, timeout. That's a 30-second timeout. Two teams will talk it over. They head to the sideline. We'll be back with more after this.
Hi, we're the Lady Wildcats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Back here, crowd having some fun here at the Holiday Classic in Kingsville, Texas, as the championship game resumes play. Nixon gets the ball in the paint. Marinus goes to work, missed a shot. Altamirano fires a long pass ahead. Luis Gonzalez catches, shot it and missed it, got his own board, put it up and in. Tie game at 54 apiece. Nixon Mustangs get the ball into Marinus. Has it poked away, recovers with a dribble. Back out for a Flores three on the straightaway, rolls off the mark. No good. Rebound Elian Gonzalez. Overhead pass. Altamirano catches, shoots, and misses. Rebound by the Nixon Mustangs, and here comes L.J. Herrera. Herrera takes a bump, spins it for a corner three. Answer for Munoz is no. Rebound in the paint. Elian Gonzalez has it. Outlet pass to Aldriguetti. Tony Aldriguetti back to Elian Gonzalez. Finds Ricky Altamirano. Altamirano inside to Luis Gonzalez. Nice catch. Finds Martinez. Jerry Martinez three. Won't go. Aldriguetti gets a weak side rebound. Takes a lot of contact. Loose ball in the paint. Picked off, and then the Mustangs control. Laredo Nixon with the ball. All tied up here in the fourth. L.J. Herrera has it on the dribble against Jerry Martinez. Hands it off and gets it back outside. Ball caught there by Pedraza. Ricky Pedraza just handles it in the open court. Everything's staying beyond the arc right now. Now they'll go on the blocks, and Elian Gonzalez steals it. Passes ahead, Altamirano catches, shoots, made it. Ricky Altamirano, and the Falcons take a lead. One of the Nixon players shaken up. We'll be right back.
Hi, we're Edinburgh Cougars, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Every great dining adventure begins with one word: fresh. At the Sea Ranch, we combine a fresh, inviting atmosphere with chef-inspired cuisine prepared from the freshest local shrimp, oysters, snapper, and mahi-mahi. Our salmon, Alaskan king crab, and live Maine lobsters are flown in fresh. A local favorite for over 30 years, the Sea Ranch. Come enjoy a fresh experience.
Back here after the Nixon Mustangs called the timeout. Marinus was shaken up a bit, looks to be okay. 2-point game. Los Fresnos on top, Nixon with the ball, and we are back to action here. On the dribble, Herrera takes in the paint. Nice dish inside. Banker missed though. Offensive rebound secured by the Mustangs, and then they'll throw it away. Just a clear-cut bad pass, threw it in the wrong side of the court. Los Fresnos basketball. Martinez in the backcourt. Gets it to Altamirano. Brings it front side. They'll work it around the perimeter. Now go inside. Luis Gonzalez banks it up and in. 2 more for Luis Gonzalez. Falcons up by 4. Mustangs with the ball. Jumper on the way by Herrera, rattles home. That's a tough shot, my friends, for Herrera. Ball back to Luis Gonzalez for the Falcons. A lot of contact there. That's a charge. Rather easy call as Gonzalez called for the charge. It'll be Nixon basketball out of bounds. They'll have length of the court to go. They'll bring it up against this Los Fresnos defense. Working on the outside wing. Alex Flores finds Alex Martinez. Now on a curl. That's a near travel. LJ Herrera finds it in the corner to Ramos. Ricky Ramos back to LJ Herrera. Takes it into the paint. Missed the shot. Rebound Altamirano. Long pass ahead. Luis Gonzalez catches, turns, puts it behind the back, puts it off the glass. No good. Got his own rebound in the paint. Taken away, though, by LJ Herrera. And then a foul in the backcourt will be called. On the Los Fresnos Falcons, Elian Gonzalez. Nixon basketball in a 2-point game. That's a near steal by Luis Gonzalez. He did. He took it away. Here come the Falcons. Altamirano into the corner. Back outside. Jerry Martinez with a catch. Near the midcourt stripe. Finds Elian Gonzalez. Finds a cutter. That's Luis in the paint. That's knocked out of his hands, but a foul will be called. And Luis Gonzalez will head to the free throw line for the Los Fresnos Falcons. Luis has been working extremely hard inside for the Los Fresnos Falcons. Gonzalez makes the first. 3-point lead for Los Fresnos. He'll get a second. That won't go. Gives the ball back to the Nixon Mustangs, and they'll bring it across. Work it in the corner to LJ Herrera. On the baseline, that's a whistle, and a foul will be called. Give the ball back to the Laredo Nixon Mustangs on the baseline. It'll be Mustang basketball out of bounds. They'll throw it in. Down by 3. Long pass in the backcourt. Getting there first with Ricky Pedraza. Pedraza brings it ahead. Gets it on the baseline. Quick move made. They look for Flores, and it's out of bounds. Flores was there. Just throw it out of bounds. Give it back to Los Fresnos Falcons. They'll control it. Falcons in the backcourt with a 3-point lead. We've reached the 2-minute mark here in this game. Overhead pass Elian Gonzalez to Aldriguetti. Altamirano with a catch. Outside to Martinez. Falcons trying to capture the championship here. They're up by 3. There's a hand check and a foul called. And that'll be the 7th team foul against the Laredo Nixon. And a free throw opportunity coming up for Elian Gonzalez of the Los Fresnos Falcons. Gonzalez stands at the line. His team up by 3. First make gets him the bonus. He can't get it to go. Rebound secured by the Nixon Mustangs. They've got plenty of shooters out there that can connect beyond the arc if they have to go that route. Ball in the hands of L.J. Herrera. Got a screen, high side. Herrera from the volleyball line, misses that. Rebound in the paint. There's Marinas. Goes to work, up and under. Can't get it to go. Rebound tipped out, controlled by the Mustangs. Outlet pass. A lot of contact there, and that'll be a foul called on Aldrighetti. Aldrighetti and L.J. Herrera getting tangled up. Going for that loose ball. Herrera appears to be okay. Timeout on the floor. As Fresno's Falcons lead this one by 3. Nixon Mustangs will talk it over. This is Real Sports Live.
Year-end clearance sale. All models have been discounted to their final markdown prices, which means you get to save big money today. F-150 crew cabs just $29,995 or take 0% financing. Ford Expeditions $10,000 off and 0% financing. The Ranger crew cab, the one you've always wanted, just $25,995, and even 2020 Explorers are $5,000 off, and you can finance for just 1.9% for 72 months. Hacienda has it.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Free throw opportunity for the Nixon Mustangs. First one goes down. And L.J. Herrera stands at the line for another. And made that. Falcon basketball in the backcourt, and a one-point game. Minute 18 left here in this ball game. Aldrighetti, or Altamirano that is, brings it ahead. Hits it to Elian Gonzalez. Got to the free throw line. Backpedals away. Watches for cutters. Lost his dribble. Needs some help. Has to call timeout. Elian Gonzalez forced to call that timeout. And the Los Fresnos Falcons will head to the sideline. Leading in this one by 1. Back after this.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
Back here, and we are back to action as the Los Fresnos Falcons lead by 1 with 1:06 to go here in this game. Luis Gonzalez in the paint. That's going to be a foul called, and they'll send him to the free throw line. Luis Gonzalez for the Los Fresnos Falcons will get 2 shots coming up here. His team up by 1. Gonzalez eyes the first one. Misses that. He'll get a second here. Got that to go. Falcons up by 2. Mustang basketball in the backcourt. Herrera will bring it up. Takes it off the dribble. Takes it right side. Spins it outside into the hands of Alex Flores. Down by 2. Herrera with a jump stop. Looked for a cutter. Threw it away. Turnover. The Falcons have it in the backcourt. Altamirano spins it ahead to Aldrighetti. Catches. Tries to hand it off. That's deflected off 2 players. They'll say it touched a Nixon Mustang last. And it will give the ball to the Los Fresnos Falcons out of bounds on the baseline on the offensive end. Altamirano sets him in motion. Gets it in the corner. Nice catch there by Martinez. Tightrope the sideline. Overhead pass to Elian Gonzalez. Clock running. It's in favor of the Falcons. Get it out to Luis Gonzalez. Try to bump him. Nothing doing. Martinez with a catch. 20 seconds on the clock. Martinez on the dribble. Into a double team, and they'll foul him. Stop the clock. And a free throw opportunity coming up for Jerry Martinez and the Los Fresnos Falcons. Even if he makes them both, it's still a one-possession game. And talked about it before, this Nixon team has plenty of shooters on hand. First one by Martinez is good. 2-point game. We've had 2 buzzer beaters already in this game to close out the second and third quarter. Make it 3. Next one on the way. That's good. Martinez makes them both. Mustang basketball in the front court. Herrera gets it outside. There's a corner. Nothing there. Shooters are being contested right now. Herrera off the dribble. Kicks it out top of the key. Now a baseline. Wide open 3. Misses. Rebound taken down. This one will count. Nothing doing, and the Falcons get the win. Los Fresnos Falcons secure the victory. Mustangs and Nixon had a couple of shots there at it and just came up short. And a 62-58 Falcon win. A wide open look by Ricky Munoz, one of their sharpshooters. Didn't go, and then a rebound by Marinas. He was able to get it. Our player of the game will be Luis Gonzalez of the Los Fresnos Falcons. Rudy's got him on camera. There's your player of the game. Our Hacienda, he has it. Player of the game is Luis Gonzalez of the Los Fresnos Falcons as he helps power his team to the victory here today over the Laredo Nixon Mustangs. That'll do it for our broadcast. We got to get things all wrapped up here. And I hope you guys have a happy new year. I know our crew will be busy next week covering games. My wife Dahlia and I are actually going to take a couple of days off. But Rudy and Billy and Bert Ruiz and Jacob Young and hopefully JR's back in town and son John can all carry the torch and get us a few broadcasts in for the next week. I'll be back for my birthday. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast. We experimented with multiple cameras. We'll get better with that too. Till next time. All right, thanks again to the Kingsville School District for allowing us a perfect spot to broadcast this game. And our thanks to every coach who allowed us to broadcast their games, showcasing their players during the holiday break. Till next time, I'm Joe Bowling for Rio Sports Live. For DeMarcus Clark on the camera. For Rudy Zamaripa on the camera. For Billy Watson on the camera. For my wife Dahlia on the camera. Hey, that's a lot. That's getting better. Can't wait for more and more better things coming. Till next time, so long.